Welcome back to Free My Mind. It's another episode from the Reddit series. Got a special guest with me. I got my husband with me today. So
Hello.
we are definitely going to have more than one opinion on this specific episode. This episode comes from the sex community, and it is in the category of kink. Breastfed my husband during sex last night. Let's get into it. I'm currently 2 months postpartum and we have our first child. Prior to our son being born, my husband and I have been together for 8 years, married for a year now. One thing that always turned me on and my husband was nipple play and stimulation. I love having my tits sucked up and bitten. We just started having sex again this week and we had sex 3 times. Not easy with an infant, but we managed. The first 2 times, my husband said he didn't want to touch my breast because he didn't want to mess up something and ruin my supply. I don't really produce a lot of milk. Well, last night I begged him to just lick them or something, and he did. And sucked a little bit as the night went on. He kept sucking them deeply. I asked during sex if milk was coming outside, and he said yes. Or tasted sweet, and he loved it. He proceeded to keep sucking and drinking from me all night while we had rough sex. And honestly, I believe it was a turn on for both of us. However, I'd never heard of this before. Has anyone else experienced this? If so, how did you increase your milk supply? And I'm even interested in nursing my husband in a non-sexual way. 2, if he'd like. I never thought this would be a kink or avenue at all. I don't think we both like as much as I don't think we both liked it as much as we do. And the post seems to edit a little bit and ask the question: Men, why do you like it? And what does it do for you mentally and physically? Do you want to take that first?
I mean, I never, this sucking on, your titties or whatever. I slipped on a couple of drops, but I never actually cared for it. So that wouldn't be my thing or cup of tea. Me personally, since it's a little weird, maybe a little off. I'm just saying. But yeah, maybe like a little kinky sexual type of way, but nah, not as in that last part she said that no, I'm cool on that.
What part about?
Just trying to nursing him in a way.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm all right.
I can't lie. I've heard of it. I've seen it. I have seen recently where there are a lot of men out there who really do, like to be nursed. These are most likely men who weren't really nursed as babies, but now that they're older, for some reason, it's like a comfort thing. From what I hear from these men that I've seen, they say it's a comfort thing. They say it's a bonding thing, and it's kind of odd. I mean, it's odd, but in a way I think I get it because of the fact that even as a child, you're getting the same bond as you are, with your mom when you being breastfed. I mean, it's like a different type of relationship that you have at that moment as a kid or a baby.
You can get that regardless, but
I
I don't see sucking on a titty. Yeah, for a baby, that's different. But for a grown man, this would be acting as a child, get nursed like a child or a baby. It's weird to me, but I don't see how that will work for a grown man.
I don't typically I don't want to say that it's weird because it is in a way it's different because it's like, okay, it's a grown man sucking on your titty, like, And they tell you already, oh, at 2 years old, that baby too big, why you still breastfeeding? But
you got a 30-something, 40-something-year-old man sucking on your titties.
Yeah, but like they've explained it from what I've seen, because I've looked at several stories before, and it's actually more common now that, and I'm not gonna say common, it's just it's starting to come out that a lot of men, they say that it's a bonding experience with their woman. Not only is it a bonding experience, it's soothing, and you got to understand that the benefits of being breastfed and the benefits of the milk, it becomes, first of all, it's addicting. As you can see with a baby, when a baby is breastfed, they're gonna always want to be on the titty all the time.
I can see a man bonding in that type of way, but being able to be breastfed like a baby, I have a problem with.
I can't see it as being breastfed like a baby.
I mean, that's technically how is what it is.
They're not really being breastfed like babies.
That's what it is.
It's just a different way of bonding. Because when you breastfeed, the energy that the baby gets from you, and not only are they getting this type of energy, they're just getting it's something that they get from you, not health wise, not physical in a physical aspect, but maybe in a,
I get what you're saying.
It's something that's more inside.
I get what you're saying.
And there's a lot that connects you like that when you're breastfeeding for some reason.
Like, I get what you're saying.
So, I mean, yeah, it's odd because, again, it's a grown-ass person sucking on a titty. But especially for milk.
Right.
Not for pleasure. Which, even as a mom, when you have a baby, it's kind of weird when, not long after when he is sucking on it, it's like you kind of wonder, like
I said, I get it, but it's a reason why I say it's weird, because it's like, damn, you down there with Junior, when is he getting breastfed? I need to tell sucking on the nipple.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, like even after you had a baby, it's like, what are y'all thinking? Because I know me, I be thinking like, it can be a little odd, okay, so one moment you breastfeeding baby, and then next minute, your husband sucking on your nipples. It's like, is it the same? That's what I be thinking. Like, is it the same? Like, like, is milk gonna come out when you suck on the nip, on the titty, or is it the way you're doing it, or what is it? That's just what I think.
Yeah, I get it.
Especially after having a baby, not long after having a baby, it's like, okay, I'm breastfeeding, now you sucking on my titty. Now, as a grown man, so like, I hope don't no milk come out, and if it do, like.
I said, I get it, I understand it, but it is me personally, I just can't do it. I mean, I can do it for like the bonding purposes, but just to be getting the milk, no, that's just not me. I'll leave that for Junior, or who else is coming to put that.
Like I said, to each his own, but shit, it like I said, even for the woman, it can be a little soothing to just be, because you know who's sucking on your titty. So when you do it, I know it's you. So I get a different feeling versus, me breastfeeding one of the kids, and it's kind of like,
and see, the way she put it, it seemed like she put it for her own pleasure, because apparently she wasn't letting the baby suck on it. It was just all him sucking on it because she couldn't produce.
She was doing her best to produce as much, but it seemed as if the more he would do it, it would possibly increase her supply. So even though she's not really breastfeeding as much, the baby, him doing it is keeping her supply going.
Got it.
So it turned out to be something that
it was beneficial for the baby plus him at the same time.
And then she caught on
to everybody pretty much.
Yeah, and then she caught on to her own special bonding with him and was kind of like, okay, maybe this guy turned me on. This is different. Because maybe like he's just up on the titty. Just sucking while he's sleeping. Shit, I don't know. And it could be very again bonding, like a bonding experience for her as well, which is kind of why she said it's kind of kinky and it kind of turns her on. So,
I get it now. I see.
So yeah, like I said, you get a different bond either way it goes.
So daddy's Daddy's pretty much doing what Daddy need to do. He's making that milk. He's he bringing that bread and milk, that milk and honey home.
He's doing that, but he's also getting his nutrition.
Yeah. His daddy and mama bonding in too.
Yeah, he getting nutrition and some extra
so it's
bonding
for everybody.
Yeah, and then she gets to keep him close and whatever. So I guess if sucking on the titty is how he gotta maintain his closeness with her, then
get his rocks off and everything.
It ain't even about that. It's just the it's the bonding. Like it really is a different feeling. Like it really is. I mean, I can't really explain it no more, but it's a different feeling.
Well, fellas, even if it's not no milk coming out of it, if the ladies talking about bonding, just start sucking on her nipples.
That's it. That's it. You got any other opinions you would like to say?
Other opinions?
Yeah.
Nah, that was my advice right there for the end.
Well, that's it for this episode. Free my mind because this world is fucked up.